Okay guys, today I'm going to show you how to create a portfolio with a cardboard box or cereal boxes. Now the best bet is to find a cardboard box. If you're in Art 1 you can have a box kind of this size, or if you're in portfolio you need a bigger box. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do with your box, flip it over and you break it down. The best thing to have is a box cutter. Some people have these, some people do not. If you do not, take scissors, open them up, be very careful please, and then just take the tape off. No, like cut the tape. Okay, then you have it like this. What you're going to do is cut it on this side so it opens up. So make sure, if you are cutting with scissors, you can cut, but it's going to be pretty jagged. So this is where I get my box cutter out. Make sure there's cardboard underneath so you are not cutting your floor, your rug, or your carpet. Usually I would be doing this on my cutting mat that's on my other table, but there's quite a few things on it right now. So then I break it apart like this. I'm going to cut it off like this. I'm going to cut this, I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to cut this. I'm going to put cardboard underneath so I can cut it. It's not going to get on my floor. So cut those off. One piece here, another piece. Close it when you're done. Okay, so see, it left some marks on here. So that's what will happen to your floor if you do not cover it. Okay, got my ruler. It's an 18-inch ruler. So mine is 18 inches long, which is good. I only need it 12 inches tall. So I'm going to take off this flap because this one's the most flimsy. So I'm going to take this one off. Again, I'm going to put cardboard underneath. So you only needed about 12 by 18. So this is 18 inches long, but it's about 13 or so inches tall. So this is good size. Then I need to do it with this side as well. Again, I'm going to save the one that's less flimsy. It doesn't really matter about this one. I think I'll cut this one off. Watch out, it might cut through this too, which mine just did. So save these two pieces, because now what you're going to do is you just need something that will stand up. Okay, so what I like to do is have the bendy sides not on the same side. Like so, if it's on top and bottom, this one needs to go like this. So one of the bendy sides. I like to have all of the marks on my stuff, like if the box has this Amazon tape, I like to have them on the inside so I don't see that. And that way I can decorate my cardboard or put like magazine stuff on it, collage it, paint it, whatever. This is the outside of your portfolio. So here's your two slats on the inside. One flimsy side on the top, one flimsy side on the bottom. You stick them together like this. What I'm going to do is you need to have packing tape, duct tape, masking tape, any kind of tape to tape these two sides together. So I'm just going to use packing tape. I like to measure it out, cut it. What I do is I usually put half of the tape on one side. Take this, line it up again, and then fold it over in the middle. and then go to the outsides. Okay, so it should open like this, right? Here's your portfolio. You can, if you want to, you can reinforce it with these so it'll stand up a little bit more. So taping these sides and then taking this one and putting it in the middle here if you want to reinforce it that way. So I'll tape that. Pull a big piece and then cut it. Make sure it's in the middle of the fold so it'll have the most stability. If you want to have another piece on here, you can. I don't ever feel that that's necessary. I try and use as less or least amount of tape as possible. Again, I only put half of it on there and then stand it up, go from the middle and go out. Okay, so that's a little bit more sturdy. Just make sure if you're storing your paper, you don't have it pressed together really tightly because these pieces will then make indents in your paper. So make sure if you do these for reinforcements, you're not pressing it together hard. It's just sitting somewhere, like maybe even just leaning up against something. It needs to be away from any kind of liquid materials that could mess it up or warp the paper. So that's for one. Another thing you can do is poke holes in it, pull a string through it so you have a handle on it. This will come in handy if we are coming back and forth to school.